Hello and welcome to 10 Traps to Avoid in Leases, this Legal Futures webinar. I am Peta Dollar. So, what are we going to be talking about today? Well, fairly obviously, the title is self-explanatory. I'm going to highlight common problems encountered when dealing with leases, both residential and commercial. And these will comprise what happens if I, inadvertently or otherwise, grant a lease of premises that I have already let. What happens if I, inadvertently or otherwise, grant an underlease for a term equal to or longer than my lease? What happens if I extend the term or the demise of an existing lease by way of a deed of variation? I'm going to look at some issues that may arise when you're granting an option for the tenant to renew their lease. I'm going to look at what happens if a tenant assigns their lease to their own guarantor. I'm going to look at the terms that are implied in a lease which are not expressly stated. And this will include talking about quiet enjoyment, derogation from grant, rights and reservations, forfeiture, alienation, repairs, alterations, user, rent, VAT, rent review, and notices. Then I'm going to look at the issue of registering leases on assignment and the possible boomerang lease, upwards only rent reviews and rent suspension,